Welcome to the session. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very tired. I haven't slept that much because I'm just very anxious and a little bit sad also because the guy I'm dating, or like the guy I'm like getting to know, he got mad at me for no one. I really don't know why he got mad at me, but he's very mad at me and he's not speaking to me. And I texted him this morning, but he just said like hi, have a nice day, and he just didn't respond to anything I sent after that.
So you're telling me that you're feeling a bit anxious and also a bit sad, and probably it's because of this guy you're dating and you're knowing each other. Can you tell me more about how you met him and how was going the relationship before this text message?
So I met him on January. The last, well, yeah, on January. I By then I had already broken up with my ex-boyfriend. He broke up with me, and one of my friends who was also a friend of my ex-boyfriend, he took me to a concert, and we went to this concert, and this guy was there because he's a friend of my friend, and we got really well, like, yeah, we had really much fun and everything. And then we started like talking and going out with his friends and with my friend. So that's how I met him. And then the relationship has been very great. We get along very well. We have good communication in terms of it's easy to talk to him. Um, I trust him and he trusts me. So we have a good relationship like friends. But then we kissed once, and it's like we're getting to know if there's something between us. We don't know, we haven't established anything. But yeah, we have a good relationship. That's why, and every time he gets mad at me, I know why he gets mad at me. So it's because of something I said or did, but I know this time I really don't know what happened.
So um, you're you're telling me a lot of things about this relationship that you met him because of a friend you have in common and how was going on the relationship, and that it's normal you were knowing each other and they were establishing things for this probably further relationship. And you were telling me that you know when he's mad at you. Can you explain me more about it?
Yeah, for example, he's very sensitive, so we usually use a lot of sarcasm in our conversations and everything. However, he sometimes take them to like personally, and instead of like being just sarcasm, so he gets mad at me if I say like if I make a joke and don't make it seem as a joke. So that's when I know that he gets mad, and that's something I've been working on, trying not to do that. And if I do, I try to warn him like, this is a joke, don't take it too personal. But then this time I really don't know what happened. He just got mad yesterday. It was very weird because I was with my friend, with the friend that we have in common, and we were together. So we told him that we were together, and he said he was going to come like meet us. However, he didn't, and when I texted him to know if he was going to come like meet us, he said he wasn't. But then, and he was very sarcastic since then and kind of rude. So yeah, he just got very angry at me, and he said, and later, like at night, he said to me like we should talk another time or something like that.
So it was something that you think is kind of incongruent because you don't understand what really happened because you were to take up an appointment with him and your friend and he didn't appear and then he was acting very weird. And have you considered talking to them about this attitude that also he is having and are not that they are not the best way to react when you're trying to meet another girl, a person. I mean yourself.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you mean by talking to him?
Uh-huh.
I tried talking to him, like I asked him what was wrong, and he didn't like say anything, but like he said something, but he didn't explain what happened. He just said that he was tired and that he was like irritable,
Irritable.
irritable, and yeah, so he just said that, and then he said, let's talk another time. So I tried talking to him, and then today I woke up and I like texted him, and I said like, have a nice day, I hope that everything's going well, if you need anything just tell me. um yeah, just I hope you had a good night's sleep. And he replied like, hi, I did have a good night's sleep, I hope, how are you, have a nice day. And I replied back saying that I was good, and that thank you and something like that. And then he never like texted back, so I don't know if I should like keep talking to him or call him or say something, because I feel like he doesn't want to.
Mhm. So probably the reaction he's having is something that you're not aware,
Mm-hmm.
because maybe he has his own problems and he's having a situation, and probably he's like trying to put you apart.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the best decision is, like you said, not talking to him until he comes back and speeches to you about what's going on.
Yeah, I was considering the fact that maybe he had some personal like trouble or problem or something, but he knows he can talk to me and he knows that I will be there for him. So, and in fact, like in other situations where he has had problems, he usually talks to me. So I don't know what happens, and it's very uncommon for us to not like talk or something. And it's been like the whole day of today that we haven't talked, and it's a lot because we usually like if we don't talk, it's for a couple of hours, not the whole day.
Mhm. So it's this is the actual first time you're feeling this unsensitive part of him, like not communicating what he's feeling. And you also tell me something important, and he knows that he can talk to you. And well, this is a situation you cannot handle, because it's not your emotions. Because if there will be, I mean, if there will be something that you're having, it will be something that you can control. But controlling another, I mean, your partner's emotion is very difficult. So maybe the best thing you could do was what you said to me, like, I'm going to give him his time.
Yeah, I'm just worried that he like that he thinks too much about everything, and that he then says like say something like, I don't want to go any farther with this or something like that. I'm just worried about that.
Can you explain to me more about this word?
Yeah, like what would happen if he just like decides not to like see me anymore, or something like that, like to end everything. I wouldn't like that, and I'm like worried that might happen.
So you're telling me that you're worried that maybe he's trying to put you apart for, I mean, he's trying to end up this kind of relationship. But something that you told me previously is that you always are the one that is worried about, and that he's so sensitive. And besides, perhaps have you considered talking to him after you give him a time
Yeah, maybe I
about
could.
these things that he's doing, or being a bit sensitive when he knows you're a bit, you have another type of communication.
The thing is, we both have this kind of communication, and it has happened that he says something and I take it too personal too, although I'm very sarcastic too. So that's very weird, and it's something that has never happened to me. But then I do think that when this like time passes, I should talk to him about our communication, because I think it is very important to like talk about that. And I think we do have kind of some problems with that, and maybe we should talk about them.
So you mentioned problems. Can you specify me more about these problems?
Yeah, I think the problems with communication are basically these things about sarcasm. He takes things too personal, and I do too sometimes. I don't know why. It just happens. Um, yeah, and also I I don't know why I think I'm bothering him. So I told him like I don't want to bother you. If you feel like I'm bothering you, please tell me. And then he said like, don't worry, if you were bothering me, I would tell you. So yeah, I think it's that.
So can you tell me more about
Sí, sí.
this insecurity that you're having about bothering him?
Yeah,
Why
like
are you thinking this is
I
why?
don't, I don't know. Like usually I'm very like I do have problems about security. I don't like bothering people or being annoying. However, I don't know, it's because since we're like getting to know each other and we're not something established, maybe I just don't want to bother him. But also I think that there's no reason to why I would like he hasn't given me any reason to why I should think that.
So you think you will be more chill with the situations if he will be your official partner?
I don't know, but also I don't feel like I'm ready to be with him officially.
Can you explain more about how?
Yeah, it's because like it's very recent that I broke up with my ex-boyfriend, and I think that I'm not over him completely, so I can't do like I can't be in a relationship right now with him. And also he's leaving on September to do his master's degree on Spain, so I'm not planning on having a long distance relationship right now.
Can you explain me more about this previous relationship you had?
Yeah, it was like my favorite relationship. I really love this guy, and we had a really good relationship. We had a really good connection. We were friends first, so we knew each other's in very different levels. But then, like he came from a trip to Aruba, and he said that he had many problems that he had to resolve by himself, and that he couldn't be with me anymore, so we broke up. Yeah.
So technically, all the things that you had said were the potential things that make up that you broke both of you broke up.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So now that you also told to me about that this new guy you are dating, he's also leaving on September for for his master degree to Spain. And can you tell me more about this?
Yeah, so he's leaving. He's an architect. He's already graduated from his pre post del pregrado. So he's going to do the masters, but he already like applied and he got accepted. So he is leaving, and I was planning on going too. However, I don't know if I'm going right now. I might be going in January. So yeah, I really don't want a relationship. Me being here and him being there.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You're telling me that you're now leaving probably in January to do your master's degree also to Spain.
Uh huh. Yeah.
So maybe that will be some kind of clue for this future relationship if it can be if it's further going on.
Yeah, that would help. It would have helped that I if I went since from September also with him, but I think I'm not going because the due dates have already passed, especially of the scholarship that I was looking for. So I think I have to wait a little bit longer to not make things like rapidly and yeah, and push things.
So well, you're telling me that you right now you're not wanting a real relationship, and maybe this is kind of meeting this new guy is kind of unsure because you're also leaving and he's leaving, and Have you considered maybe this absence of him is because he's also leaving the country?
Maybe I did. I haven't thought about that. It may be a reason. However, I think I mean, I assume that he would have told me that because the other day he told me that he liked me. So I don't know. He's weird.
And maybe he has a lot of things to think, and having his masters and just meeting you this year make make change some things on his mind. So maybe this could be a reason that he has to take some really important decisions with his master, and also taking his time to realize that he's not going to be in his country, in his city, maybe with his friends and family, that boundaries are quite giving him some stressful moments.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it also scares me a little bit because that means that maybe he will say something like, "I don't want to take things further any further" or something.
So, yes, what I can see is that you're a bit worried because of these attitudes that he's having. But also, have you considered that maybe it's better if you are not with him since now, because also you're well, the end up, well, 2019 is going to end up earlier in more, and you also are going to leave this country, and maybe you can meet some guy, then your master.
The thing is, that's the thing. We're not like dating. We're just like meeting and having fun with each other. Just yeah, just getting to know each other. If when we spoke about this, we said that if something happened, then it was great. But if nothing happened, like if we didn't have a relationship or something, it was great too. We would remain friends. So it doesn't really bother me. I mean, I know that I could meet someone else, although I don't want to. I'm okay with him.
So your worry is more about what he's going to talk to you, if he's going to say something in these hours or in these days, maybe because he's acting really not congruent with what he was doing in the further weeks.
Yeah, yeah. So that's basically what worries me, and also not knowing what happened, why he got mad.
Well, thank you for coming to the session and sharing me all about this personal things you're passing through this week.
Thank you.
Hopefully next session we can talk about what really happened after he can communicate with you.
Okay, thank you. Full stop there.